Alright, now we're working on problem 5. Problem 5 states, find the slope of the tangent line to f of x equals ln of x divided by x at x equals e squared. Alright, 3 things to recall here. I wrote 2 down. So, the product rule. We're going to go ahead and use the product rule because I'm going to go ahead and put this x and bring it to the top to negative 1. So the product rule states, if you have f of x equals g of x times h of x, so you have 2 functions, then f prime of x is equal to the derivative of g times just h plus the derivative of h times just g. Okay? Another important thing is the derivative of ln of x. So we're definitely going to take the derivative of ln of x here. So we have f of x equals ln of x. The derivative is just 1 over x. Another thing to recall is we have to find the slope. So we have to know, we know that the slope m is equal to f prime of x. Okay? Alright, let's go ahead and work this out then. So m f prime of x. Alright, actually, let's do some algebra first. So f of x is equal to ln of x times x to the negative 1. So I went ahead, I moved the x to the top, to the numerator, and I have negative 1 power. So that's where the product rule comes in. So if you want to look at it, g of x is our ln of x, and h of x is our x to the negative 1. Okay? So then we know f prime of x. Now we're doing the calculus. Okay, so derivative ln of x is 1 over x times just h. That's going to be x to the negative 1 plus the derivative of x to the negative 1. That's negative 1 times x, negative 1 minus 1, negative 2, times g. So just times ln of x. Okay, so the calculus part is done. Now we can go ahead and do some algebra. We can bring this down, and we have x times x, x squared. So that's 1 over x squared. Plus, we can bring this x squared down. Actually, minus and plus is minus. Right? So now we have ln of x on the numerator, and we have x squared on the denominator. Okay, so we can go ahead and combine these 2 fractions since they have x squared and x squared. This is m, this is m. Okay, so go ahead and combine that. It's 1 minus ln of x divided by x squared. Okay, so now they give us at x equals e squared, so we need to find the slope at e squared. So go ahead and plug in e squared here. Okay, we plug in e squared. What do we get? We plug e squared here. Divided by e to the 4th. Okay? But ln of e squared is just 2. So we have, let's bring this over here. We have now that m is equal to 1 minus 2 divided by e to the 4th. But 1 minus 2 is minus 1 divided by e to the 4th. And I believe that's answer A. On the test. Alright, so important things, recall product rule, the derivative of ln of x, and recall that the slope m is actually f prime, so all you have to do is take the derivative of your function, you obtain m, plug in e squared at the end, like we did here, and we obtain the answer.